I'm going to say who you are. Matt. Aaron Davidman.
It's actually Davidman, so you've already it up.
So here with Aaron Davidman, apparently. That's your stage name, and your real name is Davidman. Okay. We have really cut to the core of you. Where are you from?
I'm from Berkeley, California.
Okay.
Heard of it?
I have. So you were just visiting?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome.
I'm here for the show. Thank you.
Thanks for coming to my city.
By. Yeah, no problem. Oh, it's your city?
Yeah, well.
Oh.
Should we maybe give a context for what this show is?
Oh, well, why not? You're the one leading it.
Okay. So it's a bunch of puppets going to synagogue in the 80s.
That's right.
That's accurate.
Yeah.
So it's your one-man show.
To worship the devil, actually.
Right.
That's the one.
A children's show.
That's right.
Okay, something for the kids at home. So it's a one-man, and steer me, again, because I haven't seen it, but just spitballing here, one-man show, kind of your interpretation based off of trips you've made to the Middle East.
Yeah.
Of the conflict, and you're sort of embodying different characters based off of real people you met.
That's right.
Okay. That's pretty good for not having seen it.
That's pretty great. It's my journey to Israel and Palestine.
Okay. When did you go?
Over the course of the last 10 years.
And you were going always?
More than 10, 15 years.
Okay, and were you going originally in seeking out this project, or were you inspired?
My first trip, which features in the play, was in 1993 when I was 25 years old, and I was like Jewish identity seeking and spiritual seeking.
You were trying to find your Judaism.
I was trying to find my Judaism. That's right. I was out there looking for Mo. Mo.
Did it find you, or?
Yeah, we found each other.
It
was beautiful.
Nice.
So I bonded with my Judaism and with Israel. So then fast forward till the early 2000s, and as a theater maker, I went back to make a play about Israel and Palestine and created international collaboration. I was the artistic director of a Jewish theater in San Francisco at the time. So.
As I was stalking you, I discovered that you have a rich history in the theater.
Yeah, some people call it stalking, some people just call it research.
Right. Well, I like to add a creepy twist just so that nothing shocks you later.
Got it.
Yeah. Because it can only get better once you already think I'm so disturbed. But so you started as a director. Would you?
Actually, I started as an actor. I mean, I studied conservatory as an actor at Carnegie Mellon back in the day.
I've heard of it.
Was a regional theater actor for a while, and then started writing, started directing, and then also writing.
Would you identify? I mean, a lot of people, I think, tend to eventually become that trifecta. But would you identify more as an actor, writer, director?
Yeah, and throw a producer into the mix now too.
And Jew.
Well, then there's that.
Right, that's its own.
Yeah, that's its
genre.
That's its own genre of artistic expression, just to live.
Right.
It's at this point in my career, I feel like I'm whatever my project is that I'm working on. So this is the central project of my career at the moment for sure. Both the play, which is now, which premiered in 2014, so we're coming on 2 years of working on this project. I mean, since it premiered.
Right.
And many years before that, just developing it. But
it's
been
like
my
10
main,
years.
It's been my main thing for the last 2 years, and then we've also made a film that's going to of this piece that's going to premiere at the Newport Beach Film Festival in late April. And so writer actor at the moment is what I suppose
an impending filmmaker. Or are you just
I'm just or you're just starring. You just wrote and acted the whole thing?
That's all
I'm doing.
Okay.
And I produced it, yeah.
Is it partly that you play so many different characters because you guys couldn't afford
Totally
hire?
Budgetary, definitely. This piece, it's a solo piece because it's really about containing complexity and multiplicity. So it's about multiple perspectives, right? I mean, that's one of the issues with this conflict and how we talk about this conflict. Everyone gets very stuck in their opinion, in their narrow vision. And what I'm trying to do here is open it up so that, I can contain 17 different perspectives around this thing. And that's somehow a model for what might be really helpful for all of us, to be able to contain these different points of view, really be able to listen and empathize with people that aren't like us. Many people in the United States have very strong feelings about the Israel-Palestine issue and story. Many people have never even been. So here I go, and many people who've been, and many Jews have been to Israel have never been to the West Bank. So,
Okay.
Here I am as an American Jew. I go the journey. You come with me on the journey to Israel, and then I meet these people, and I become them as they talk to Aaron.
Right.
Right. So that's the convention. And so my hope is that you the audience get to come with me on this journey, meet all these different people that maybe you just heard about or just read in the headlines. I mean,
Right.
the mission of the play is to go deeper than the headlines.
And you're
right?
giving a layer of dimensions to what people sometimes see as stereotypes.
Exactly.
Everyone's human, despite the fact that we have
That's right.
perhaps
As a
contrasting views.
That's right. As a writer, my job is to humanize all these people.
Was it kind of hard to keep your own voice from seeping through your many, many characters? Because it's so fast. I mean, people talk about getting into character before a 3-hour production, and that's all, they're just thinking in one voice, the mannerisms, the looks, right? I mean, that must be, so to do that for 18 different
Yes, I mean,
people.
a solo performance like this it's a little bit of a different ball game than getting into a character. I mean, for me, it's about preparing for the performance. In a sense,
Okay.
it's about getting into, embodied. I do a yoga practice before the performance
Can
every
you show
night.
us some?
I could, but maybe later. Maybe we'll.
Okay, cool. Private,
Yeah, we'll
private
save-
yoga.
We'll save that for later.
So that's one of your pre-show routines,
Yeah,
is yoga. What else?
that's mainly it. Yeah, I mean, I do about a 40-minute yoga practice, and that just helps. It's about flow. It's about concentration. When you go on stage for 85 minutes
Right.
straight, it's really about concentration at that point. And the characters are. It's not about getting in the character. Those characters are baked in me now. I've been working on it for a while.
So you're gonna have to exercise them out at
I
some point.
At some point.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you could help me with that.
Yeah, I'm a great exorcist.
I had a feeling.
You like coconut water too.
Yes.
I saw your.
Yeah. Hydration.
Great.
I gotta hydrate because.
That's like one of your hobbies, hydrating.
Well, I have to talk for 85 minutes.
That's true.
Straight.
And no intermission.
That's right.
Why did you choose to do it that way? You want to give people a chance to escape.
That's right. I don't want people to run away once they're about Jesus. We have to sit through another half of this.
It's like how I handle my
Palestine
relationship.
Suffering.
Yeah.
Get me out of here. Yeah, no. We lock the doors. You can't leave. As an 85-minute piece,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not 2.5 hour 2-act play.
Right.
So it didn't really warrant a break.
Okay.
And it. I mean, I think plays. I think if you're writing a traditional 2-act play, you write it for an intermission sometimes, but that
Right.
wasn't the case here.
Intermission is the main.
Well, yeah, that's the main point. Yeah.
You just built around the intermission.
That's right.
That's all.
I wrote the piece. I let the piece kind of guide me as I was working on it to determine what
Huh.
it needed to be. I didn't set out with any particular structure ahead of time.
And do you like where it is now? Because it's evolved. Is it?
Yeah. I'm very pleased. It's set. It's published. I'm really happy with it.
Were you calm before you go on stage?
I'm pretty calm now.
Right now, are you calm?
Well, you've put me really.
I'm
on
terribly
edge.
uncomfortable.
You put me terribly on edge, but aside from that, I can tell you're very
I hope I haven't interfered with the process.
Well, it's opening night. I mean, now I'm just a wreck. So
Right.
it's-
This is kind of fun for opening night.
It is.
Yeah.
It's fun. No, I'm calm because I've done the show now. In fact, I think since opening night 2 years ago in San Francisco, tonight will be performance number 98. A lot of people walk around feeling really confused about this topic.
Okay, about
And
this topic.
Yeah, they're confused about a lot of things,
Yeah.
but specifically,
It's confusing
as
out
far
there.
as I'm, it's confusing out there. People walk around feeling confused about Israel-Palestine,
Right.
and there's a lot of tribal allegiance getting played, and a lot of emotional blackmail on what it means to be a part of the tribe and what it means to betray the tribe, and it's not black and white. It's just not a black and white issue. It's a very, very multi-dimensional issue with 100 years plus of history. And it takes a lot of effort to try to untangle that kind of muddy confusion. And the play doesn't offer a solution to the conflict, but I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the play does.
You'd have something there.
But the play does offer some hope of a little bit more clarity because it stands for our ability to hold opposing views and feelings at the same time.
Yeah.
And that somehow in our culture we're not allowed to do that. Like, you have to pick a side. You got to be this. You got to be
Right.
that. And that's just not how life works. So
But it shouldn't be. It's not helpful.
It's not how life actually is.
Right. I did just get an email from the director, and they said that actually I'd be standing in for you.
Great.
So
I'm so relieved.
thank you. I have to go warm up my
Go warm
vocal
up.
cords,
Terrific. Break a
do
leg.
my yoga,
a great
and
opening.
thanks. You should come to the show. If you,
Maybe I will.
See me in action.
I'd love to see how you do.
I really do have to get going.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Me too.